Let's get through here. I wonder what we're gonna find.
Hold for identiscan.
I'm guessing that the mysterious woman is her mom. Aloy's mother. She voices both Aloy and Tina. Oh, that's awesome. I really like the voice actress for Aloy, so I'm sure I would obviously then love Tiny Tina as well.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized.
Probably a
Greetings,
lot
Dr.
of
Sobek.
little girls
Please
named Aloy.
step inside.
It's a pretty name though, really pretty name. We're about to figure out the big mystery, I think. I'm guessing it's Aloy's mom. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay, bunker discovered. Maker's End. Search for information about Elizabeth Sobek. Okay.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago.
Wow.
What's going on?
Yeah, she is such a strong character. I love Aloy. Cassandra and Elena? Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I actually love Ellie and Abby as well from The Last of Us Part 2. At first, I thought I was gonna hate Abby, and then by the end of the game, I really started to love her as a character. And Cassandra and Elena are awesome as well. Cassandra from Assassin's Creed and Elena from Uncharted. And Chloe Fraser. For sure. Alright. Drop to the ledge. And go to Ted Farrow's office. That's okay. There's so many awesome female characters in the PlayStation lineup. Alright, let's see what we can find.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the
Lara
latest
Croft,
service pack update and
absolutely.
the problem goes away.
You
I think that was my
specifically
first
forbade us
female
from
character.
leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
Lara Croft was definitely my first female lead character in a video game, because I remember playing the Tomb Raider games on the PlayStation 1 when I was a little girl with my dad. That was, wow, that brought back a fun memory. And Nadine, she's an absolute badass. Now I want to replay the Uncharted games, especially now with the PS5 upgrades. Okay, we gotta find Ted Farrow's office and see what's going on. First time you ever fought a T-Rex. I don't think I've come across the power cells yet. but maybe soon. Eventually I want to go for the platinum, so I'm sure I'll get there. And yeah, Virgil, Kratos is literally the god of war. Like, I'm super excited for Ragnarok. I can't wait to get back into Kratos and Atreus's adventure and see where Ragnarok takes them.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A
No more
machine
Deathbringers,
built to
please.
kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation.
No,
Group of
unknown
people
caller
not
is
unlike a
back.
tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
Absolutely, Virgil, I will. There's one on this map when you get to the final destination of this place. I can let you know if you want, just don't leave the last place. Okay, yeah, let me know. Because I don't think I've come across them yet. Thank you, Ministry CD. Yeah, Virgil, I'm both excited to see the new Uncharted movie and to play the PS5 upgrades. I've yet to platinum the Uncharted games. The hardest, I beat them on hard, but I haven't played them on crushing. So maybe I'll attempt them on crushing this time. See if we can go for the platinums.
The air. There's no smell to it. Not even old death. Nothing natural.
I think we're getting
Another
close.
cave-in. But I could get through.
Oh, thank you, Ministry CD. I really appreciate the kind words. You're going for it too, Virgil? For the platinums in the Uncharted games? I wouldn't quite call myself a trophy hunter yet. I've gotten a few. For some really fun games too. I got the platinum for Ghost of Tsushima. That was my first one. Then I went for The Last of Us Part 2. I got the platinum for that. Then I got the platinum for the God of War 2018 game, which was a bit of a challenge, but it was so much fun. I mostly... Whoa. That was scary. I mostly go for the platinums on games I really, really enjoy. But I've done a few. I did the Spider-Man... I got the Spider-Man Platinum, Spider-Man Miles Morales. That was a lot of fun. But I can't quite call myself a trophy hunter yet because I've only gotten... I think I have like maybe 13 or 14 platinums. But I really like the trophy hunting. It's a lot of fun.
Looks like I can climb here.
Days Gone was another fun platinum. Okay, we gotta climb up there, I think. I think it's fun when you go for the platinums that you really enjoy, right?
Probably going to need it.
I only recently started trophy hunting because I've always just, played until I beat the game and just had fun with it. But in the last little while, I've been trying to go for it. Aw, thank you, Ministry CD. That's awesome. I really appreciate the kind words.
Made it.
That's okay if you don't have any. There's nothing wrong with that. It's some people like to just play for fun. That's what I always did. I used to always just play to enjoy.
What's left of it?
Not everybody is into trophy hunting. Some people just like to play and have fun. And maybe one day you'll go for a trophy for a game that you really enjoy. That's what I did. I was having so much fun playing Ghost of Tsushima that I just kept going, and suddenly I had the platinum. And then after that I decided to start going for it for
Frozen metal most
the
of the
next
way.
game and the next
Not
game.
making this easy, Dr. Sobek.
Yeah, Virgil, I'm the same way. I love narrative-driven games, story-driven games. And
Plants can find a way to hang on up here. Guess I can too.
and if I really enjoy the game and I'm having fun with it, then why not go for the platinum, right? It's nice to the nice. I like that quote. One of my favorite quotes is, "In a world where you can be anything, be kind." Oh, Ministry CD, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're hanging out with us tonight. Let's see if we can find this office. This must be a really tall building. Ministry, I think you just helped us reach our goal of 60 followers.
It's heavy. Well, it's going white.
Thank you so much. Nice to be nice to the nice. That makes more sense. Okay. Where are we going? I'm missing something. Here we go. I'm having so much fun with chat, I couldn't see the next marker to jump to. You know what this kind of reminds me of? In The Last of Us Part 2, when you're playing as Abby and she's climbing up the really tall buildings with Lev. This kind of reminds me of that. Oh, that's a really cool quote, Virgil. That's awesome, Virgil. It's good to live by those quotes that mean a lot to us. Oh, that scared me. I thought I just, like, jumped to my death. Anybody else feel like we're climbing in Uncharted? Where are we headed? I see the next spot, but I can't figure out... Okay, wait. It's saying we gotta get in there. You're afraid of heights? Almost quit The Last of Us 2 because of that level. This level 2 gave you the heebie-jeebies. I don't blame you. I'm trying to figure out how to jump to this next spot here. Oh, there we go. That was an awkward jump. I can definitely see how the heights in these levels would get to you, for sure. It would be really daunting doing this in real life. Gaming was easier without the great graphics. I know, right? When it didn't look so realistic. And The Last of Us Part 2 was like crazy realistic. I think that's the best graphics I've ever seen in a game so far. But I'm sure with this next gen, we'll see a lot more of that.
Good handholds.
This new Horizon Forbidden West looks like it's going to be amazing too. Graphically speaking, and storyline too.
Made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Alright guys, we made it up. Let's see what we see.
All data is being erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Okay, scan the data point. Mom, is that you?
Elizabeth, good to, It's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You've screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here.
Okay, I
So
won't leave
spit
the
it out.
area.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Interesting.
Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
Okay.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
This is so interesting.
You know what I mean?
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Are there any more holograms to
Robots
watch?
threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
The
Okay.
final file has been recovered.
One more.
Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn.
Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
This is a lot to take in.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
Also, Aloy looks really cool here.
What
Wow.
made
Okay.
her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Okay. So it says exit the ruin, but I'm gonna look around a bit first. Okay, don't go in the elevator yet. I won't. I'm assuming I'm heading in the right direction. Power cell.
Some kind of power cell. I wonder what it's for.
New side quest, Ancient Armory. Thank you for telling me not to get into the elevator right away. That was a very good hint. Wait, let me rappel down. I appreciate the hint there. Otherwise I might have missed that. Now I'll have to look into what the power cell does.
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Let's see what we can see from up here. Wow, we're literally above the clouds. This game is so beautiful. Yeah, that was very well hidden. This game really is visually stunning. Would I like to know what they're for? That's a good question.
Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago.
Maybe we'll do that side
All
quest
this
next.
searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of
Unknown
all
color.
the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the older ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Thero robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name.
It's a good place to start.
Silence. That's my name.
Silence.
Why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
Yeah, how many are there, Ministry? I would love to know. You don't understand.
You have no idea what I've been through. How hard it's been. My whole life, I grew up not knowing who I am or where I came from, and then come the Eclipse trying to kill me just because I look like this Elizabeth Sobek woman.
And they killed the man who raised you and you found in the mountain as a baby. I already know this through your focus.
The point is, every time I take a step forward, the answers slip farther from my grasp. You just don't understand.
It's not that I don't understand, Aloy. It's that I don't care. If the answers keep slipping away every step you take, then you best start running to catch up. Maybe then you'll realize just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
I have questions.
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Oh wow, that's a lot of questions. Okay, who is Hades?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades? It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe
This
to
is a
stop
lot
the
to take in.
robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no.
Fair enough.
I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
Okay. Yeah, the names in this game are really cool. Silence is a really cool name. And you said that there's 5 cells. Okay, I thought you were gonna say that there was like 900 cells, like Koroks in Breath of the Wild. So 5 doesn't sound too bad in comparison. He's an awesome actor, yeah. Okay, let's see. What should we ask next? Pharaoh robots? No, Elizabeth Sobek still alive?
Is there
Probably
any
not.
chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques.
Oh, that's okay, Virgil. Don't
Pharmaceuticals
worry.
mostly, an ancient word for medicine.
I'm just happy to have you guys hanging
But
out.
some were still trying to
Keep me
perfect
company
ways of
while we play.
freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Like cryogenically?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Okay. Okay, Pharaoh robots?
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Thanks, Virgil. Yeah, you can always, if you miss anything, you can always check out the videos later on YouTube. You're the best, Virgil. Alright, your intentions?
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
Clearly. Okay, tracking my focus?
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Complicated, to say the least.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person.
Learned of the ancient
and your manners
past.
better be improved.
Okay, I wonder where we're headed next.
Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot
That's
Command
for sure.
next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Okay, so it says go to the Grave Horde. But we'll have to get out of here first, before we can check the map. So friends, what did you think of this? What we've just found out? The storyline is getting more and more interesting every time we play.
Sky's starting to open.
This is cool. Fun way to get down. So Ministry, you said you played 70 hours in the last week. Are you almost done? Did you finish up, or you still got a bit more to go? The plot really gets going at this level for me? Oh, that's good. Yeah, this part definitely reminds me of The Last of Us Part 2. With like the ruins in Seattle of the buildings.
A quick way down.
Looks like the Deathbringer is gone. Alright, what's next for us? Oh, okay, it wants us to head up this way now. Well, we've only got 2 more sections here. here's the Into the Frozen Wilds. The Grave Horde is only level 18, so that's not too bad. You're like 70% done, but you think that seems off? You have one of the main quest lines done and now you're working only for Silence. Okay, cool. Very cool. I'm sure you'll be done far before the new game comes out. I will hopefully finish in time. I might have to do a couple of extra streams to get it finished before the 18th. We'll see. Okay, let's see. What should we do next? Let's just do a side quest, because we've got about just over 15 more minutes. Let's do a side quest. Okay, and this one's not far from what we're heading towards anyway. Spending like 5 hours a day hunting wildlife? Awesome. It's not a bad way to spend it, as long as you're having fun. Alright, we will head here, I think. Should we go back to the city first, though? What do you think? You know what? Yeah, let's head here, stock up on supplies, and then we'll go. About 15 minutes left, she says. We've almost been going for about 5 hours. I wanted to do from about 5 to 10 p.m. tonight. After this, I think I'm gonna eat a little food. I had pizza for lunch. I'm gonna eat some dinner, maybe watch a good show or movie, and I'm gonna play Pokemon on the Switch. I'm gonna cozy up in bed and play a little Pokemon tonight. Can't think of one side quest that's simple, I know. Every time I go to do a side quest that I'm like, oh, this will take 15 minutes, and like an hour later, we're still going. Okay, let's see. Hopefully this guy can give us what we want. Let's stock up on some potions, since the Deathbringer kind of took it out of us. Another 10 hours or so. That would be super fun.
I had no idea that Nora would stock up before you're on the road. Would you like to buy something today?
No, I'm having so much fun
You're
hanging out
everything
with you
I'm
guys,
not.
for sure.
Strong, brave, active. Come, talk a spell.
Alright, let's see. We've got everything we need. You know, I've never tried it before, but one day I would love to do one of those like really super long streams. I think the longest I've ever done is like 5 or 6 hours. You cleared all the tall necks and corrupted areas. That took a long time and rarely fast traveled. That's awesome. We've got two tall necks left, but I think I've only done one corrupted zone so far. We'll be taking those on soon for sure. And all the cauldrons as well, that's awesome. We did, Virgil, do you remember when we did the first cauldron? Virgil was around when I did my very first cauldron, and that fire bellowback was kicking my butt. But we had a lot of fun. It was a very chaotic stream. Alright, search for the Banuk camp. See if we can find some medicinal plants along the way. Those bosses are no joke. No kidding. I found that out the hard way. I found a cauldron. I guess I happened upon it, and I was like, oh, this would be fun to try. And it was It was a lot. It was really fun
Never
though.
know when I might need these.
Kicked my ass, but it was really fun. We're on the lookout for medicinal plants. Ooh, what's that? Shell walker. I don't want to deal with you right now. I really want that medicinal plant, but also I don't want to get my butt kicked. Uh-oh. This is not smart.
Come on.
Okay, time to run. Time to run. These roots are great for resist potions, don't overlook them. You are absolutely right, I shouldn't overlook them. I also shouldn't be stopping to grab these plants as I'm being attacked, but... what can I say? Did we lose them? Were they off our trail? Okay, let's make our way around.
I think I'm in the clear.
Let's see. Are we close? Oh, I hate that sound. No, I don't like that. Okay, let's see. We gotta get all the way up there. We got this. You know, I wonder if we have any skill points. We do, we have 2. I really want to get this quiet sprint soon. Should be able to craft the resist potions. Being resistant to shock does wonders against the shell machines. You know what? That is a very good idea, Ministry. I really should do that. I really have to start taking advantage of these things more, because even like these traps and stuff, I haven't really used them at all. And those bombs came really, they really came in handy when we were fighting the Deathbringer.
Good. I can use this.
Oh, keep going. Resist potions versus the listed strengths of the machines, yeah. Scary noises.
Quiet now.
What is that? And do I want to know? Oh, it's a Glintock. I would rather not deal with that right now.
Okay. Go ahead.
Glintocks are so scary because I don't know, I find them more difficult to deal with since they can fly. I don't know if it's just me, but I think the Glinthawks are actually tougher than most machines out here. Oh no. Oh no. I think I caught their attention.
I got him.
Uh-oh. Oh shoot. That hurt.
Not near enough. Here it comes.
Really? He's not down yet? Just blast them with fire arrows and have freeze resistance and you'll be fine. Good tip. I tried the freeze resistance when we were fighting them earlier. That big fight with all the different ones. I haven't played New Game Plus and the crazy hard modes. This is actually my very first playthrough. So I'm still kind of learning as I go. But we're figuring it out. Alright, we're not too far away now. That's awesome, Virgil.
This has to be the Banuk camp that Vilgan told me about.
Oh yeah, they're like
what happened to the
friendly.
other mercenaries he sent. The machines are docile. It's like they've already been overridden.
Oh, good, Ministry. I'm glad it's clear that it's my first time. It must be pretty obvious.
Getting soaked from melted snow.
I'm just struggling my way through. I don't know why I'm sneaking here. Definitely don't need to be.
Nora Garb is ill-suited to Banuk lands. She'd freeze to death in Banur.
Yeah, I should probably get some Banuk armor to keep warm.
Banuk lands are harsher than these.
Who am I supposed to speak
Hunting
to
here is
here?
relaxing.
It just says talk to the Banuk. Which Banuk should I talk to? Sir? Sir, please speak to me, sir. Sir.
We should head north.
Excuse
North,
me.
where the ice and snow falls.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Some other lyrics after our herd. Claim first.
I'm trying not to curse too much.
Shaman, you're trying to understand the machines here too?
Yes.
I curse a little more when I'm dying.
taking my time with my studies. Between you, me, and the spirits, I appreciate the peace. Not just from the machines. There are many changes in Ban-Ur. The hunters and shamans bicker without end.
What about?
How best to deal with a harsher world. The hunters, they don't want it back the way it used to be. And we shamans find ourselves able to explain less and less. So many are exiles now, sent to wander. Here,
Thank you, Virgil. I'm
no one
trying.
argues. So
And thank you,
I
Ministry.
welcome mystery.
Okay.
Perhaps the machines are glad to be separated from their herds, too.
It's fun to be chaotic sometimes. I usually try to be sneaky and then it ends up turning to chaos.
What are we doing here?
Every idle moment is
Who
another
else am I
mile
supposed to
between
speak
us
to?
and the herd. Long health and hard ice. Sing to the glaciers.
Anyone up here I can speak to?
This is how the Banuk must have gotten up and down the mountain.
The last hunt was a good one. Struck swift as snow, and none will be going hungry.
Yeah, exactly. One head pop up at the wrong time and chaos. Or I'll go to headshot someone and then accidentally hit someone else, and or someone will see me and then chaos erupts. Good times.
Keep your skills sharp.
Okay, who else am I supposed to talk to here?
Are we sure we are on? To see these machines up close like this, it's...
Grazer dung.
I'm sorry?
Frozen grazer dung.
Poop?
This Ravager led me here. I chased it down from the rivals, where it killed a great ice hunter. Tore him in two. A challenge I accepted. But when it reached this camp, the Fury left it.
Isn't that a good thing?
Takuk says it's a gift. What is a gift but a reward that you didn't earn? The machines are meant to challenge us. Now I'm stuck here guarding the shamans.
Okay. Who else can I talk to?
Keep your skills sharp.
They don't look talkative.
Keep your skills sharp.
I don't know who I'm supposed to speak to.
The Nora are skilled machine hunters, but I wonder, has she ever truly seen the blue light?
Ma'am.
In Banur, they already sing songs about the hunts I've completed.
Yeah, definitely. I don't actually want to trade, I just want to speak to whoever I'm supposed to speak to.
Long health and hard ice.
I'm definitely missing something. Who else am I supposed to talk to around here?
Sing to the glaciers.
Who am I missing? Did I speak with you?
Don't assume the hunt will be easier
oh.
just because the land is warmer. It demands full preparation.
I feel so rude, like climbing on top
I
of
have
them to talk to
proven
them.
my worth with 100 hunts, and my song will echo for 100 more. Skill melts like ice. We should get back out and track the herd if we want to maintain our reputations. Spoils of the hunt are a little light. We should find out the machine.
Okay, who else am I meant to speak to here?
The machine's spirits grant you favor.
I feel like we've talked to everyone.
I am the best hunter.
Friendly Glintalk.
And none shall rest. This is how the Banuk must have gotten up and down the mountain.
Do the times on the vids represent the day's full playing time then? Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean by that. I think my brain is just confused by finding people here.
I've learned much from machines. What are we doing here? Every idle moment is another mile between us and the herd.
Do you mean on YouTube or? Sorry, it's not you. My brain's just fried. I'm trying to figure out who I'm supposed to speak to.
Like ice. We should get back out and track
Also,
the
is
herd
it just
if we
me
want
or
to
did the
maintain
lights
our
behind me
reputations.
flicker again?
I've looked into the blue light, and only found more questions.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean. So, on YouTube. So, part one, no, usually I'll stream for like 3 to 5 hours, and then I break up the videos into like 30-minute to an hour long videos usually. I'm still very new to YouTube, so but for now I've just been doing my Twitch playthroughs. I'm gonna start doing tech videos and stuff on there soon too, because I like building PCs and things like that. So I'm gonna start adding that kind of stuff onto YouTube soon.
I can feel myself growing.
But yeah, so so usually if let's say I streamed for like 2 to 5 hours, then I'll break up that stream into maybe like 5 YouTube videos, just depending on where good stopping points are.
Keep your spirit sharp.
If that makes sense.
Nora.
Thank you, Virgil.
They are wise to let women rule, but only if they are worthy.
Okay, do you guys know who else I'm supposed to talk
The last
to?
hunt was a good one.
I'm lost.
Struck swift as snow.
It says investigate the Banuk camp, talk to the Banuk. I swear we've talked to almost everyone. I wouldn't say I'm crazy smart, not at all. I built my first PC, I think like 2 years ago, and honestly I was so intimidated. I thought that I was gonna like plug it in and that it was gonna catch fire or explode or something. But it ended up being a lot of fun. So I'm still new to PC building. This is the PC that I have now is my second build.
The last hunt was a good one. Struck swift as snow, and none will be going hungry. I'd like to see her shoot. The Nora are famous for mastering the bow.
I have no idea who I'm
Sing
supposed
to
to
the
talk to
glaciers.
here though. Up. When lost you go up. That's smart. I'm just gonna check real quick to see if I missed anyone down here and then I'll head up.
The shamans say the herds move this way.
But yeah, I don't know if it would be interesting to watch for YouTube. Like right now I've just been uploading my Twitch gameplay, but I think it'd be fun to do some tech videos, maybe modding controllers and doing PC upgrades and stuff like that. Thank you, Ministry. That's really, really kind of you to say. Meanwhile, I can't figure out who to talk to in this camp. I feel like I've spoken to everyone, but apparently I have not.
These lands are filled with...
Okay, maybe it's...
It is just me.
Let's head up there.
There, a signal. And the source is at the top of the mountain. I'd better look into it.
Your brother is actually a crazy techie. When you got the first PC, your big brother actually built the whole one. You kind of helped. That's awesome. Are you referring to
This is how the
Pratik?
Banuk must have gotten up and down the mountain.
No. I think at any generation, you know, like I'm 27, and I think you can tackle it at any age. My youngest brother actually wants to try building a PC, so I think I'm gonna help teach him how to do it soon. So I think no matter how young you are, how old you are, it's always a good time to learn and try.
The Nora are famous for mastering the bow.
So we gotta go up, I guess?
Anything my focus could reveal.
So Ministry, are you more of a console gamer then? Or do you play on PC but just buy like pre-builts and stuff? Either way, that's super cool. Yes, absolutely. RGB is the most important thing when it comes to PC building. Consoles, that's awesome. Are you mainly a PlayStation gamer? The PlayStation PS1 was my very first console, and I've been a PlayStation gamer ever since. My first was the PlayStation 1.
Snooze easy. Shake the numbness out. The Glinthawks are just waiting. A good sign, I guess.
I always joke that RGB makes your PC run faster. It's definitely true.
Voices?
PlayStation 2 was one of my favorite consoles. So many good games on that. Okay, go to the source of the signal. Coming from back here somewhere.
Jumping shard curses! You can't just leave us here. Did Vilgan send you? I guess shards can buy a conscience.
Never mind that. Nora girl, you have to stop the others. Up ahead, we snuck up here. Uncovered some kind of ancient device, plain as an anvil. That's what affects the machines.
The other bungheads voted to take it to Pitchcliff for auction. But it's taken a beating already. Like it dropped from the sky.
We tried to stop them digging it out. Without that thing up here, those Banuk will be massacred.
I'll stop them. You two get out of here. It sounds like you've already done enough damage.
Well, that's a fair appraisal.
Okay, cool. So next we have to confront the Oseram. We will do that next time. I'm just gonna head down to that campfire that was down below. You started your journey with PC and then PS2. Now PlayStation and PC are your go-tos. Nice. Oh, Ministry, you said you switched back and forth after 3 Xbox 360s. It was time to be PS exclusive. There's so many great exclusives on the PlayStation, for sure. I think, like, I love playing on the PC and on my Nintendo Switch, but I think the PlayStation will just always have a special place for me. It was my very first console. My first was, I had the PlayStation 1 and the Game Boy Color. I had a lime green. I still have it actually, my lime green Game Boy Color. But I've always been a bit of a PlayStation girl for sure.